Good evening, this is Bryce.
And this is Chris. And welcome to another episode of.
Nothing important.
So today we're going to talk about.
Relationships?
Yep.
Uh, well, me and Chris, we're in a relationship. Kind of long term. I've been with my girlfriend for almost 16 months. Kind of on and off. Eh.
Well, shit, if we're talking about on and off, then I've been on and off for about a year. But me and my girlfriend have been going steadily together for 6 months now. We just had our 6 month anniversary a few days ago.
Yeah. And how far have you gotten?
We're not going to talk about this.
Okay.
And we're not going to talk about you.
Yeah, I know.
We should explain the situation.
Of my situation?
Yeah.
What I've been through.
Who your girlfriend is.
My girlfriend is Chris's sister.
It's
kind of a
fucking
little
disgusting.
awkward sometimes when it comes to like drinking and whatnot. So,
How the hell is it awkward?
cause when I drink, sometimes I just want to talk about things,
Oh my
but
god,
I don't.
it's fucking awful.
Hey, it's been very well lately because I haven't been drinking. But I haven't really said anything to what's the word? Appall. Graphic, whatever, in a really long time. So it's all good.
Yeah. So, Bryce, what's your view on a relationship?
Well, what I've gathered from my time in the game, I guess that's what people call it, is that if you plan on being in a long relationship, make sure that the girl has experience first. And I'm not saying sexually, I'm saying she knows, she's been through different scenarios to where she knows that she wants to be in a long-term relationship and not just looking for that next guy to be with for whatever amount of time and then leave him. You know?
Well, believe it or not, that's how my girlfriend was. The first time we went out, she was not really big on long-term relationships. Her longest relationship, I believe, was 2 weeks.
That's how I was.
Yeah.
I used to do this whole fuck bitches get money type of deal where I thought relationships were just the stupidest things I've ever fucking heard of. Like, why be in a relationship when you're so young when you could just go off and do whatever you wanted?
But yet the whole time you were dirt poor.
Dirt. Yeah, I didn't get much money.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Worst prostitute ever.
Yeah. But in my single days, I had my few, hookups here and there. And
Yeah, and I believe everyone does. It's just kind of like a natural way of things.
And then I just figured I started getting bored of the whole hooking up scene. And then my girlfriend, before we get together, comes along and I was still in my prime, I guess, still doing my thing. And she's like...
Motherfucker, you never had a prime.
I did, believe it or not. And she comes around, trying to get me to be with her, and I didn't want to for a good month. And finally I was just like, oh, fine, let's do this. Blah, blah. I didn't think it would last that long. And we went out.
You were wrong, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. Still, I'm happy. I mean, fuck. I wouldn't change anything.
Is that why you have a gun in your hand right now?
Shut up. No one knows.
Earlier when you said, a girl needs experience, I was, thinking to myself, I really wish this was video, because I would just punch you right
No,
there.
I didn't mean it like that. There is that element. Don't want to get...
Well, let's shut up about that part.
Yeah. But just a thing in general is if you want to be in a long distance, or not long distance, if you want to be in a long-term relationship with someone, don't do it with someone who's a fucking Christian abstinence freak. 'Cause
Definitely.
It does not end well.
Definitely.
You guys will have sex the first time, and all of a sudden she's going to want to experiment with other people. It's just, it doesn't end well.
You open her mind to a whole new universe.
Yeah. And she's not going to stay with you, believe it or not. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. my views on relationships are, if you're a couple and let's say you don't like each other, just fucking end it. There's no more need. Because eventually, like, let's say, for some odd reason, you two stay together till you're out of high school, then you end up, like, moving in together, which is just awful. It ends up just being just terrible, and then one of you are going to end up dead.
Dead?
Yeah, it happens commonly.
How can someone end up dead? Yeah, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
people have
Either
a
that or it's going to be, like, to where your girlfriend's going to be controlling. You're going to be sitting there in the middle of the night. She's going to be like, when are you coming to bed? And you're going to be like, I'm playing a game of League. Can't you see?
Oh my god.
Then she's going to go cry and be like, you're tearing us apart. And you're going to be like, no, I swear I've changed. Even though you haven't. Because you're a guy.
Yeah.
Guys are dicks.
Girls don't even change, really.
Nah, no one really changes.
And then you don't really figure any of this out until you get married, usually. Unless, you know, certain circumstances are met, like living together before marriage. Or just... Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, fairly said. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
Well, see you when you guys are getting your third divorce. Have fun.
Balls.